And Paul Heggen, and we saw the pictures there.
Yeah.
You're going to tell us that this stuff's sticking around for a while.
The heat is.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the storms are exiting, so we're not going to see any additional lightning strikes to cause any more problems, but the storms we've had the past couple of days, as unusual as they were, enough to spark numerous fires around the Bay Area. Conditions around the Hennessy fire right now in Napa County, temperatures, forget warm, it's hot. Low to mid-90s, humidities are in the 25 to 40% range. That could be worse, and so could the winds. They're light up to around 10 miles an hour, enough to move the fire, but not enough for it to outpace the efforts of those fire crews. Really, the fact that those fire crews are going to have to battle is the heat, especially when they're wearing all their equipment and they're out there for hours on end. And unfortunately, that heat is what's going to slack off a little bit. It's not going to go anywhere as we head through the rest of the week. That big heat dome is actually anchored pretty much over Las Vegas, but all the air rotates around this, and that's why we've seen the unusual pattern the past couple of days with those weird summertime thunderstorms. Wherever that airflow is, it's going to grab whatever's down there and pull it up towards us, and there's plenty of moisture in that direction, courtesy of the tropical Pacific. There was a tropical storm. It was named Fausto. It has fallen apart, but the remnants of it got caught up in that southerly flow and just ejected up towards us. To get thunderstorms to develop, you need warm, unstable air, you need moisture, and you need some kind of trigger to get them started. Usually, we lack at least one of those in the Bay Area, but all three of those factors were present early yesterday morning and again today. We're still seeing a few thunderstorms on the radar right now in far northern Sonoma County, a few showers just off the coast of Marin County. All of this farther south is just ground clutter around the radar site. Some cloud-to-ground lightning strikes, especially in the vicinity of Cloverdale and then just south as well. We'll zoom in and put it in motion. You can see that activity moving off to the north into Mendocino County, but still a few more lightning strikes in extreme northern Sonoma County. And while there's rain on the radar, a lot of it evaporates on the way down, and the rapid movement means that rain doesn't stay in place long enough to put out any fires that are caused by those cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. Of course, in addition to the lightning, there's also the heat that we have to contend with. It's 93 in Concord right now and even 100 degrees in Livermore. Relief in the city, upper 60s right now downtown, mid to upper 80s San Jose and Santa Rosa. Not quite as hot, and you're looking at the reason why as we look out from our Salesforce tower camera. Cloud cover overhead. It's a combination of debris from that thunderstorm activity, but also some smoke overhead. But those clouds overhead are going to act like a blanket and keep temperatures very warm overnight. Most spots at best dropping into the mid to upper 60s, most of us staying in the 70s. Look at Concord by tomorrow morning, 78 degrees to start the day. 59 degrees Pacifica along the coast. You're the first to get some relief from the heat thanks to that marine layer trying to reassert itself. So temperatures along the coast only reach the low 70s for highs. Upper 80s and low 90s are on the south end of the bay, and then farther into the 90s, if not above 100 degrees, into the Santa Clara Valley. The hot spots, as usual, east of the Diablo Range, approaching 110 degrees in Antioch and Brentwood. Low 100s for the Tri-Valley. The humidity, while it's been noticeable the past couple of days, should ratchet downward a little bit. So what you see is what it will actually feel like, as unpleasant as that may be, but at least we don't have to worry about that unusual mugginess as well. Around 80 degrees in the city, into the low to mid 80s on the east side of the bay, and then mid to upper 90s to around 100 degrees for most of the North Bay, and even hotter temperatures farther north, including where some of those fires are ongoing. Those fire crews are going to have to battle 105 degree temperatures in the vicinity of the Hennessy fire throughout the afternoon tomorrow. Now, temperatures do back off slightly as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, but they remain well above average, and it's still going to be hot. It just won't quite be record-setting heat as we head through the rest of the work week and into the weekend. Around the bay, temperatures should retreat to the 70s for the most part by the end of the week.